Hello everyone, my name is Cliff Ruanda, the Ielts trainer in WorldStudentScope. So welcome all. Today we are going to have the sample of interview and our guest today is Madam Mehak. So Madam Mehak, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so Madam Mehak, we are going to take some interview type of questions based on the speaking Ielts, and I will ask you some questions and you have to answer accordingly. And finally, we are going to elaborate where Madam Mehak was wrong and what Madam Mehak has done correctly. And we are going to teach you the tips and more speaking tips for your good communication skill. So let's start in part 1. So Madam Mehak, today we are going to start with topic of song and singing. So I'll ask you, Madam Mehak, in part 1, bathing with some song and singing type of question, then you have to answer accordingly. So Madam Mehak, do you enjoy singing when you were young?
Yes, sir. I enjoy singing a lot when I was young. I go for the music classes in my childhood. I learned harmonium, flute in my music classes, and also in my childhood I love to sing many songs in my class and in my school functions. I also sing many songs, poems.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam. Now we are going to ask you another type of question. So Madam Mehak, how often do you sing now?
I usually don't sing now because I don't have time to rehearse the songs, and
Okay.
also I don't have time to sing because I have a lot of work to do.
Okay.
But in my free time, like on weekends, I sit with my friends and love to sing songs.
Okay, that's perfect, Madam. So another type of question I'm asking you, Madam. So do you have a favorite song you like listening to?
Yes, I have lots of favorite songs that I love to listen. There are lots. Actually, I can't describe the one. My favorite singer just passed away in last few months. His favorite song was Bapu, and I love his songs.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam. Last question in part 1. How important is singing in your culture, Madam?
There is a very important role of singing in my culture, as I belong to a community where we sing in a grace of God, and also we love to do kirtan. That is in the form of singing. There are lots of things which we do in a singing form.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam. So now we are shifting in part 2. In part 2, I will ask Madam, I will give Madam a cue card, and after that one, I'll give Madam only 1 minute to prepare, and after preparing, then she will talk or speak into 2 minutes according to cue card. So Madam, welcome. I give you the cue card, which describe the film or movie actor from your country who is popular, and you should say who is the actor, what kind of films or movies he or she acts in, and what you know about this actor's life. And finally, explain why this actor is so popular. So Madam, you have 1 minute for preparation. After that one, I just would like to listen from you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Madam, you may go ahead.
There are lots of famous and popular actors in my country, but here I would like to talk about a singer actor that I like the most, that is Diljit Dosanjh. In first he was just in a singing line, but when he made good songs, he goes to acting line. He becomes very good actor. He gives lots of hit movies in Punjabi cinema and also as well as in Hindi cinema. After that, he has a huge following in Bollywood, Hollywood, and in whole universe. I think so. His life is, I think so, very simple. He lives a very simple life. He loves to live in a home that is decorated by his mother, and he loves to live with his mother. He spend lots of time with his family, which is a very good thing in my point of view. And he lives in village lots of the time, which normally actors don't do. He is very popular of his comedy acting, his singing, and I love his acting and singing. That's all.
Okay, thank you, madam. So that was part 2. Madam has explained the cue card has been given. So now we are going to last part, which is part 3. In part 3, there is discussion type of question or follow-up type of question, whereby the question which can be asked from here basing with the cue card. So let's try to check it out. So this is part 3. So I'll ask madam basing with some question according to the cue card. Then we get reply from her. So madam, what are the most popular types of film in your country?
There are lots of films which are popular in my country, but nowadays, like due to hectic schedule, people don't have time. They love to watch comedy movies. Comedy movies are very popular nowadays in my country because it gives relaxation to the people. They feel good, they feel laugh, they sit with their family and they can watch the films. With the comedy movies, I think people can also enjoy time with their families.
Okay, thank you, madam. So, madam, what is the difference between watching a film in a cinema and watching a film at home?
There is a huge difference between watching a film in cinema and watching a film at home. Like in cinema, we just sit in a different positions. Like we don't have movement to contract with our family. We can't discuss anything with our family. But if we are watching movie at home, we talk with our family a lot. We interact with them. We talk like this is in this film this should happen, that will be good. But in cinemas we can't just talk about anything. We just have to watch the film because the speakers are too loud at that time.
Okay, madam, that's superb. So, madam, do you think cinema will close in future?
No, I don't think so. Cinemas will close in future because lots of people love to watch movies in cinema. Like they just don't need any interruption in their movies. They just have popcorn tub in their hands and watching movies without any distraction and without any interruption.
Okay, madam. So theater. So, madam, how important is theater in your country's history?
I don't think so. I know the proper answer, but in previous time, theaters was not very popular because lots of people don't love to go watch movies in cinema theaters. Cinemas are popular in between middle time when there was like change of period. They love to go to cinema, but in previous time I don't think so cinema theater was popular.
Thank you so much, madam. So next question, madam. How strong a tradition is today in your country to go in theater?
Pardon?
How strong a tradition is it today in your country to go to the theater?
Lots of people go to theaters a lot because they just want to spend more and more time to be keep themselves busy. Like nowadays we are totally dependent upon technology. We love to see and listen higher sound quality, good quality that's all I can say.
Okay, thank you so much, madam. Now, madam, last question. Do you think the theater should be run as business or as a public service?
That depends upon the situation. Like some people run it as business. Like some movies which are like comedy movies,
Okay.
other type of movies that are run in a business way. But if we come to a religious movie,
Okay.
then people come to a service, public service. Like I have seen in my school, there was a religious film released in theater. So theater gives a whole discount over all school, so they can come and enjoy the film. On the other hand, there was a comedy movie on which we don't get any discount. So I think theater is running both business and public service.
Okay, so we finished the questions. So now we are going to describe, there are some mistakes madam did in our interview. Okay, so we are going to discuss them right now. First, we can say using of figures. Madam used a lot of figures like like. So use a figure which is not recommended most of the time. Another thing, the use of, madam did not use idioms. Okay? In our speech, if you are very attentive, madam did not talk about idioms. Okay? So madam should use idioms in a speech to make your speech very, very attractive. So try to use idioms to make the speech very attractive and good speech. But madam did not use idioms from there, so you did not hear the idiom. Another thing which madam did was like madam had a lot of pauses. Okay? So due to pausing can reduct your marks, can reduct your band score. Madam was pausing most of the time. So that was not good and it's not recommended in Ielts speaking. Another one, madam did not use wide range of vocabularies. Wide range of vocabulary is recommended in your speech or in your speaking test. So try to have synonym, try to have different words, try to have wide range of vocabularies for your own benefit. Okay, if you could try to check it up, madam did not use that wide range of vocabularies and that's not recommended. Another thing, madam did not use a lot of connectors in joining our sentences. So a lot of connectors are supposed to be used to make your speech look attractive, to make your speech look very nice. So I think you have seen the difference and you have gained the knowledge on how to answer this type of question, part 1, part 2, and part 3. What I can say all to you that you have to come to us if you have any query, if you have any problem. We are the problem solver. We are your helper. And we have very, very expert trainers for Ielts. We can teach you. Only thing you have, just subscribe to our YouTube channel and you have to pay only $1.99 for online classes and we'll help you to get to where you like. We'll help you to get to where you want to reach. Thank you so much. My name is Cliff Oscar from WorldStudentScope.